What's up guys, Mitchell Watts with Town & Country TV, and today I am so excited because we're talking about the accessories, the first accessories you need to purchase for your 2- or 4-door Ford Bronco. Now if you're new to our channel, make sure you consider subscribing because although we are a Ford dealership in Alabama, we actually have 2 custom shops in Alabama on either side of Birmingham, and everything that we talk about in this video will be linked down below for you to purchase if that's something that you want to do. So feel free to check that out. But before we jump any further into the video, I do want to let you know that we are actually giving away a BDS lift kit for a 2021 Ford F-150. So if you or a buddy of yours has a 21 F-150 and they want it lifted, just make sure they go to tccustoms.com/giveaway to enter that giveaway. So without further ado, let's talk about our very first accessory. And by the way, these are in absolutely no particular order, just in order of what I thought would be good for the video itself, and that is going to be the door bags. So as we've ordered over 650 reservations with the Broncos, we've seen a lot of different orders come through, and one of the biggest things I see people missing are going to be the door bags. So as you know, the 2- and the 4-door Bronco, you can just simply remove the doors at any point in time with just a couple of hand tools. And what's nice about that is it's easy to pull off. And on the 4-door, you can even store them in the back of the vehicle. But if you don't order the storage bags to go with it, the doors are susceptible to getting scratched, damaged, dinged, things like that. So I'd highly recommend that you get the door bags with your vehicle. Now, if your Bronco is scheduled with a hardtop, molded and colored hardtop, first off, congratulations. But second off, I'd also make sure that you get the bag for the top front panel as well. One thing I forgot to mention to you is that I'm looking at this through the lens of like what I've got ordered. So I've got 2 Broncos ordered for myself. Maybe I keep one and my wife gets another one, but at first it's going to be mine. But nonetheless, the very first one that I've got showing up is going to be a base model 4-door with absolutely no options. It's got an automatic transmission because my wife has to drive it every now and then, and it's got auxiliary switches. So just be thinking that's kind of what I'm looking at in the lens of this. And also keep in mind that these accessory lists are going to change as new vendors come out with new options and new accessories. So this is good for today's date, which is right now at the end of July is the time I'm making this video. So let's get into the next one, and that is going to be rock rails. So unless your vehicle is smack loaded out with every option already on it, your vehicle may or may not come with rock rails. I've seen a lot of different people that have ordered this on the aftermarket side. I've seen a lot of people that wanted this from the Ford factory. As you know, with the production issues, a lot of people are recommending that you take as much options off as you possibly can and then order them aftermarket. So the rock rails would be something that I would definitely recommend if you were going to be hardcore wheeling this particular Bronco. Another accessory I would highly recommend if you didn't order it from the factory this way, and that is going to be all-weather mats. Now at the time that I'm making this video, I looked for WeatherTech and Huskyliner and all these other companies, and it doesn't look like anybody has an all-weather mat lined up for the vehicle just yet, but that'll probably change based on what I'm seeing on their websites. I will tell you though that the Ford actual liners are really, really nice. They do contour to the floor of the vehicle really, really well. They're molded fit, laser cut or whatever. I don't know. They're fancy, they look nice, and it's got the actual Bronco logo on there, so that's kind of nice as well. So if you didn't get that from the Ford factory, make sure you reach out to your dealership or just check them out on our website and make sure you order you a set of those. Before I tell you about the next accessory, I do want to let you know about what happened the other day. You might have seen the video where we had talked about the world's first TC Customs Bronco, and with that top back, I got in the driver front seat, and it's amazing to me how hot that leather can get on a bright sunny day. So with that being said, my next accessory is going to be a bimini top. Now obviously Ford right now has the Ford accessory for that, and it's really nice because it'll keep the sun off of you. If you get into a really, really light rain, it might help you, but really the main reason is to keep that seat from getting absolutely scorching hot. Most of the Broncos at launch are going to be debuting with a soft top option, and if you're planning on keeping some valuable items in your Bronco, really all it takes is someone with a knife, cut the canvas open, they can snatch and grab whatever valuables you've got in the vehicle. Well, Ford has got a solution for that, and that is the security drawer in the cargo area. And so it's nice because it's lockable, it has carpet, and it does fit the 4-door model. So basically you can roll with your top completely off forever, and everything will consistently stay locked for you until you get in there with the key itself. I think that's a really nice accessory. Next up, let's talk about suspension modifications. Now keep in mind, this list is going to grow consistently and constantly as more people get their hands on the Bronco. But first up, let's talk about the Zone Off-Road leveling kit. So if you didn't know, Zone Off-Road is owned by the same people that own BDS suspension. which is the same people that owns Fox Racing Shocks. So this company's got a lot of engineering prowess behind it. But what I love about the Zone Off-Road leveling kit, it's a 1-inch leveling kit that has got a spacer on top, and then it's also got a spacer at the bottom. And the beautiful thing about this kit is it requires absolutely no cutting, absolutely no welding, and you can remove it and put it back to stock at any point that you want to. And the best part is that it works on a Sasquatch and it works on a Badlands suspension as well as the base model suspension. So it doesn't matter what kind of suspension you've got in your Bronco, it is going to work on this setup. Now, Zone is going to have another kit that's going to be available in August of 2021, and that accessory is going to be a 2-inch lift kit. So it'll have a 2-inch spacer in the front and it'll have a 1-inch spacer in the rear for a total of 2 inches worth of lift. And keep in mind that you can fit different wheel and tire combinations. I'll put that right on the screen so you can see what is available there. But once again, if you want to go ahead and pre-order one of those kits, make sure you check out the links down below so you can get that pre-order, and that way you don't catch it when it's already out of stock. We've got a large order placed already, but if you want to be one of the first people with that, make sure you check out that link down below. After you've altered the suspension on your Bronco, you're going to want to consider a wheel and tire combination directly after that. And there's quite a few different options. If you check out TC Customs, we've got like 30,000 different wheel and tire combinations right there, so I'll have that link down below. But keep in mind that you have to order a set of 5 if you don't want it to look goofy. So like I've got a base model, and so it's got steel wheels and like 30-inch tires, teeny tiny little tire options. So if I wanted to look normal all the way around, you not only have to buy the 4 that are on the ground, but also the spare tire that goes on the back of the vehicle. And lastly, let's talk about the seat cover. So my base model that I've got coming, once again, I've got a Badlands coming as well, but my base model is going to have normal cloth inside the vehicle. Well, I want to upgrade it to something a little bit nicer, but I also want to make sure that I'm getting a little bit of water resistance in case I get some rain on the inside of my Bronco. And so there are a couple of neoprene seat covers by Cover King, which is obviously a part that is sold by Cover King, that is a Ford authorized accessory. And there you go, that is our list of the very first accessories you need to add to your 2- and 4-door Ford Bronco. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did and it helped you at all, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. It really does go a long way in promoting this content to other people who need to see it. So we really, really appreciate you guys there. And if you haven't already done so, make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel with that bell notification turned on so you don't miss a single video. Peace.